Martial arts is so ingrained in our family. It's you know, I've got my nephew and my son and another gentleman who's been with me since he was, since he was a little boy. So we've got a really, really tight team here with a lot of great assistants that help. I'm actually here now at the gym. We just had an MMA class. I'm blessed in that respect. When I'm here, I'm teaching and I'm working. When I've got other things on, we've got a great team. Jimmy, Jalen, Nick, and they hold down the fort and run things really, really well. We started with karate, then hapkido, taekwondo, firing do, Muay Thai, kickboxing, Heidong Gundo, a lot of the Filipino martial arts. How can I forget Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling? So I'm trying to just, touch on as much as I can and learn as much as I can with the martial arts in this very short life. The impact that life after fighting has had on the action genre, the action fan base community, us here in Australian film, it's been nothing short of phenomenal. It's opened a lot of doors and it's got a lot of praise and respect by a lot of let's say high level filmmakers and high level stunt community people. I'm really, really grateful, and I'm super happy that we took the plunge and went for it. I think one of the things with grappling is you've got to keep it moving. All the martial arts, the indicative word there, the second word, arts, they're arts. So there's a lot of beauty to all of them. And the beauty there's a lot of beauty in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, especially the ground game, the rolling and the movement. And if you watch how the sport has evolved, it's and you get some really high level practitioners, they can move at a really fast pace. They're like just two lines just constantly rolling and constantly moving. And I think if you can manage to capture that motion of it and that poetic movement of it, you can make it pop on screen. I've got a great relationship with Luke, the director. So what they did, they kind of put a skeleton frame of what the fights, where they were going to go, what they wanted to do. And then when I got to Los Angeles, I put my flavor on it and my moves in there. So it was a kind of this amalgamation of what Luke wanted and what I wanted to do. And, with my, aggressive style and Luke's expertise with, filming and whatnot. So we were able to work together really well. And Luke's an exceptional, amazing martial artist in his own right. He's really, really good. Working with guys like that understand and get it is fantastic. And all the stunt guys were fantastic, So it's really easy when you've got good stunt guys and got a great director and fight coordinator in there that's working with you. It's just very easy to do, and you can generally come up with something that's pretty cool. The cast was fantastic. It was Tanya Raimondi. She played Estrella. She was fantastic. She's a fantastic actress. I've worked with her a number of times. And we were just able to build such a deep and meaningful relationship that, plays into how the film is being received, and it makes you really root for them too as a couple. We had Plutarco he's a big star in Mexico and very well known over there. And the way he just came in and played the role was fantastic. He didn't play on the nose, he gave it so much depth and so many layers. And Chris Van Damme, he came in, and Chris really surprised the hell out of me. He was a fantastic actor. He wasn't lazy, wasn't a thing. And sometimes when because his dad's obviously Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he's a tremendous actor in his own right. Doesn't run off the back of his father at all. He comes in, he works hard, super prepared, super committed to the role, just like Plutarco was, and just as Tanya was. So those three people were fantastic to work with. So I was totally blessed. It's about a ex-mercenary who's Australian and living in Mexico with the woman he's fallen in love with, and they have an avocado farm. And Joe, the character that I play, he's not very good at farming at all. So, but there's a whole team of people that work on the farm and keep the crops alive. And then he gets into a little bit of trouble, and some of those mercenary skills that he had in the past had to come to the forefront. And, he took out the wrong person, which attracted the attention of the cartel, and they want to come in and take the avocado farm. But Joe isn't having it.
You tell me you're going to give me violence, yeah? Well, show me some violence.
It's about an underground fighter who gets a terminally ill diagnosis, and he starts to reassess his whole life. And with his wife previously. They were still behaving like teenagers. They never grew up, still going out and drinking, fighting, and whatnot. And then life just hits them hard in the sledgehammer. And then he realizes, he's got to do something. If he's going, he has to leave them with something. Some deep fears that he has to deal with. And then he also has to deal with his best friend and his wife and all them wanting to stop fighting. But, he's got other ideas. It's a very heavy drama with an insane amount of action.
Can he continue fighting? Get him, baby! If I can think, then I can win!
Beast will be out April 10 in the United States, so that's not long away. Yeah. So Beast, I played the villain in that, choreographed all the fight scenes for that. So hopefully, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm told it's turned out pretty good. Beast was shot in Australia and in Thailand. So we were over in Thailand for a while, shooting a whole bunch of stuff, and then obviously shooting in Australia too. I'm excited to see it, mate. So I think, I think in Australia it will be in cinemas on April 23rd. United States it will be in cinemas April 10. Dream big, and don't always rely on motivation. Rely on discipline. Success is doing the things you should do, whether you feel like it or not. We've all got dreams and we've all got aspirations. And I think when we don't follow them, that's when we start to sink. So if everyone can get out there and pursue something that they love and chase after it, it's not always the destination, it's the journey. And look, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that all before, but it's about actually putting it into practice. We can hear all the spiritual jargon and all the motivational quotes that we want. But I think, that everyone just has to put it in place. And that's the hardest thing. You can read the books, you can listen to the podcasts, but if you're not putting it in place, or you're not pursuing it, or you're not being active with it, then that's what's going to hold you back. So, that was a bit of a motivational thing for everyone out there. Appreciate everyone that watched Life After Fighting. I appreciate the response from Mexicali. It's been nothing short of phenomenal how everyone's responded to it. Beast will be out soon, so I hope everyone enjoys that. But I think end of the year when Relentless comes out, I think that's going to be a bit of a throwback to what we did with Life After Fighting with a bigger budget.